Hi folks, and welcome back to our Master of Command campaign as we enter Act 2 as the French in a highly beaten up state. The army survived that final fight of Act 1 by the skin of its teeth. It was an amazing victory, a clutch victory, but a victory nonetheless. We have no reservists, no ammunition, and only the scarcest of rations. I'm hoping there's a big supply right in front of us. We've got to now go and find some outposts and some battlefields and really tool up, because Act 2, the difficulty is going to go through the roof. Let's see what awaits us today. Alright, let's hope there's a ton of stuff in this supply cache. Oh, that's actually quite handy. This cache was laid down in haste before the ground froze, and though it holds a fair share of coin and cartridges, there is precious little food to be found. That's not good. We're lucky we found any food, but there is some. The cache is not so important as the food and ammunition, to be quite honest. So, who can we stock up? These guys absolutely need the ammo over here, which is great. We've actually managed to stock up there. It's funny how the artillery, we've just put those in, and they don't have the ammunition. That's not good. The grenadiers can actually manage without the ammunition, because they just go in at the point of the bayonet. So, we have battlefields and outposts to get, and in front of us are some slums, so not really what I'm after. This is a bad place to buy food, but a good place to buy ammunition. So I think we're going to go... this way. We've got cheap food and friendly markets there. We've got some stuff to sell. So let's move on out. And let's hope we don't just have a fight. I just don't want to fight. A rough company of mercenaries has gathered near the edge of the village, offering their services for the right price. Their manner is untrustworthy, but they are no strangers to war. They claim to have scouted the region thoroughly and offer intelligence for coin, or for a steeper sum to carry out mischief behind enemy lines. I like the sabotage. We have the cash, and this delays the enemy HQ by a week, and I think we could appreciate the time on this one. Every enemy army is revealed, or all patrol armies revealed. No, I'm going to hire them for sabotage. I think that's the best use. This is nice, actually, because we can get... Oh, this is good. Oh, item cost is reduced, not for selling. Well, I guess that still helps. That's still good, right? So... we have arrived. We definitely need a couple of those. A couple of those. And probably more than a couple of those. I just spend all the cash. Yeah, we're just spending all the cash. Right. Ammunition. Ammunition. We're good. Recruits. Recruits. We're good. Good. We're at a state now of equilibrium. We just need the units to replenish. The Languedoc Grenadiers took such a pasting in that last fight. But they are recovering slowly. So that's good news. They will recover. Let's see what we can actually get in here. So if I go to... what's in the powder house? So what... oh, grenades? Grenade range plus 100. That could be very useful indeed. We've got quartered musket balls. Accuracy and range increases, but ammo consumption. We've really struggled with ammo consumption. So what I want to find, if we can find some... are some cartridge boxes. Cartridge boxes for the Fusilier regiments should reduce the ammo consumption, I think. Stamina and move speed for horseshoes. They're not expensive, but we have nothing. But what we can do is sell all the stuff we don't want. So let's just line that up. I'm still... do you know what? I think we can do without the cavalry pistols. So let's cash them in. And we can get rid of the horses because we will get more of those. Do we? We don't need these, do we? No, we don't. We might keep some captured uniforms for equipping a regiment. There's another item. I think it's a battle flag, but I might be wrong. Should we just sell the basic muskets? I think we just cash in. I honestly just think we cash in. Confirm. Good. We have some spending money now. Food wouldn't be a bad idea just to make sure we're good for that. So, also in here, the stuff we've sold... we do have... Now these are so tempting to get. The blanket rolls are good because they reduce melee damage and attrition as well. And with winter coming, I'm prepared to spend some money on those. The horseshoes are tempting. Very tempting. Reload for the artillery. Do you know what? They're very cheap. Price 40. Oh, normal price is 40, but we're getting a bit cheaper. Do you know what? These aren't a bad idea to spend some money on, are they? If we're honest. We get that for a bit less. This is... and what about the rations? I'm going to leave those. However, accuracy and reload I'm going to take. Okay, so confirm. We do... Oh, I should have a look in the stable, maybe. Ah, they are nice things in there. They are very nice things. We are kind of spent up, though. Okay, so we've given some equipment out. Bargie's regiment got the tow worms for the... Or the tow worms for the accuracy and the reload. We gave the German grenadiers some blanket rolls, because they don't have any yet. We need to get some for the French as well. And we added some horseshoes to the French hussars down here. So we are all set to go. Let's see what disasters await us on the trail. Am I... Ooh, there's a convoy over there. Okay, I'm going to go try and go... I'm going to follow the road around, actually. A smuggler's caravan. A string of pack mules and carts has been intercepted, their casks sloshing with spirits bound for taverns and camps across the lines. The smugglers claim no allegiance, offering a share of their stock if allowed to pass. Because we have... I think we have preserved rations. Is that the one we picked up? Was that the one we got, or was it Hearts and Minds? We can receive beer and spirit. Do you know what? That's one of the beauties of having the right doctrines up here. That's excellent. Or is it one of the officers? I don't know. Anyway, we got some cool stuff. Let's go and hand that out to the army straight away. Now, the downside of this is that I can't really... Charge plus 10? That is awesome. French gentleman cavalry. Oh, they're already on plus 8. Do you know what? Let's have it like that, because I kind of like that stuff. And this gives us something that we could maybe sell, because we have I have no money to put it on slots, unfortunately. But melee damage and morale, that would be a good one. You know, we've got an improvement there. I'm going to try... what's that one give us? That's stamina plus 6. That's stamina plus 10, but reduces the move speed. I don't really want the move speed reducing on the grenadiers, because they need to get into combat fast. Let's see what's up next then. I need some encounters here, because... this would be good. We're gonna visit that place later. So that means I need to head... I'm gonna head this way. Was this a mistake? I don't know. I kind of want to go to the battlefield down there. We're going to go around the stinking Mountains of Doom and find a fort. Okay. Now this could be interesting. Our sudden advance has borne unexpected fruit. The enemy's forward command post was taken by surprise. Its staff scattered before an alarm could be sounded. We've captured several officers and recovered maps, dispatches and ledgers from within. It's a rare and valuable stroke. Orders await your review. Capture the officers and ransom them off for 108. Capture the officers and exchange them for one of ours. We do need a new officer. We can't do this one. Okay. We can't buy a level 1 officer for that price. So, what do we get? Pierre Gregoire de Talaru. Is he any good? He is. Well, he's a cavalryman. Ooh, fire damage received. Okay. He is actually quite good. Are we going to have to switch him over like that, though? Cavalry charge. That could be good. That could be good. We still need more officers. All right, that was a beneficial one. So we'll take that as a win. Encampment. I need to get the outposts and battlefields really, but we have time. We've walked into the enemy's snare. They had lain hidden amongst the brush and now spring forth with arms in hand. Field force approaches fast, and we must rally our men and prepare for battle. We can strike at the enemy and foil them, damage the ambushes and flee, because we have unit professionalism or close combat exercises. Do we really have those? I guess it might be that one. To your postmen for a weak field army. That might be better, because I could do with a fight. I could honestly do with a fight. Holy crap, this is some fight. Battle of Longueville. The enemy has 0 cavalry. That is fantastic. Heavy and artillery and Highlanders. Right, okay. Oh my god. We want to try and outshoot these guys then. And we just need to get the cavalry behind them. Okay, so we've met a... This is unusual. And from my last campaign, I never saw whole armies of like enemy units like this. It seems quite unusual, I'm going to be honest. Now, I do need to be a little bit careful, because I suspect the enemy are going to try... I suspect they're going to try and charge us, which is not good news at all. And we just need to make sure that we are in better positions for receiving them. And in decent ranks thick as well. John B's need to run into position there. Okay, so what we do need to make sure is that our grenadiers on this flank are ready to support. We have got some reserve grenadiers. In fact, we've got 2 lots of reserve grenadiers. And what I must not do is end up in the firing range of that artillery. The overshoot of that artillery, I should say. Let's make sure we've got some generalship up there. On this flank, however, we have... Oh, I keep forgetting. We have to then limber the artillery, right? And unlimber the artillery so they will shoot. Okay, let me get the French cavalry around there. And we need to try and face these guys. There's British foot coming up. The Royal Recruits. Actually, the Royal Recruits need to then rush forward and engage the enemy like that. Everyone else is shooting like crazy over here. Right then, we need to go. I need to take on the Highland Grenadiers up there. French Grenadiers are coming up in reserve. Over on this side, I think this is going to take a little bit of charge. Oh, we took a volley in the face. We shot them as we went in. We do have carbines on these guys now, so we'll double team those. I think the artillery is going to get blown to bits over there. German Grenadiers, face these Highland Grenadiers coming in over here. Reform. I'm going to have to advance the Royal Recruits over here. Did we get in there? We did get in there. Excellent. The Highland Foot. Charge the bear box in. I have to watch those don't rally. We should be okay over there. What's more important on this side, of course? Some Highland Foot causing us trouble there. These guys look like they've recovered. The cavalry's done a good job. Right, just retreat. As fast as you possibly can. I'm going to lose the artillery there. I can't help that. We're not good. I should have unlimbered. I should have limbered them up. It's too late. They're going to flee. Never mind. We can't help that now. We just need to make sure we watch what's going on the other flank. I didn't actually want them to charge, but that's actually okay. That's fine. We'll just charge them and shatter them. I think that's probably the best bet for us there. Right, bring this unit out. We've got something breaking in the centre, I think. The Royal Recruits. I'll have to order the... Okay, so the Highland Foot's been defeated over there. That's good news. I need to actually run some Grenadiers up here and shoot at that Highland Foot. I think we're doing okay. The score at the top suggests otherwise, but I think we're doing okay. Right. Recruit. Retreat. Reform. We've got cannon fire. That's the damn problem over there. Cannon fire going straight into our sodding flanks. And now they're retreating. Well, we have reserves for this exact reason, so... The Trojan legions ran off, sadly. We have to run those guys in. My generals ran off. That's what the problem is. They've just fired. Charged them in. I should have some more cavalry somewhere. They're busy massacring someone. Maybe go for the artillery might be a good shout. German Grenadiers fighting over. John B. Regulars are falling back. French Grenadiers are coming. Let's give them some volleys. Highland Grenadiers coming in. Form up like that. And can we not do a proper... Oh, that's awkward. Can we throw that in? How's that go? Right click. Lob. Two lots of grenades. It's oddly lined up, which is the problem. Can we do it again? Does it take a whole reload cycle to throw more grenades? There's no point in getting shot at by those guys. Let's go in. Our grenadiers here have reformed. I would like you to go and shoot those guys up if we can. I see down the bottom we've actually got the Trojan Legion, which has also reformed. Excellent. Please return to duty. Highland Grenadiers are a scary thing to try and deal with. Right, let's deal with that damned enemy artillery. Do I have anything over here? Looks like our horsemen have all skedaddled. I think what we need is a unit facing this way. And something stopped us there. I think it must have been a volley from these bastards. Barebox Grenadiers. We're not doing so well suddenly. You will probably face... let's try and get back. But they've rallied. Let's rally them into cover. Meanwhile, excellent. Trojan Legion is in place. John B. Regulars are moving up. You guys, you never threw your other grenades. Oh god, the cavalry's standing there getting shot. Shit. Can we just run and then sort of recover like that? I think that cavalry's about to disappear off the map, but Barge's Fusiliers have returned. Excellent. Trojan Legion, if you wouldn't mind, sir, just getting straight back into your hedges. And the John B. Regulars. Move up like this. Well, yeah, we're taking... I mean, we can just shoot it out, but I mean, it's not in our advantage to do that. So I want to actually just pull back if we can. And I'm going to have to pull the horsemen back because I actually want them to recover. Run into position. Give them a volley. We're in a better position now. Barge's Regulars. We need these guys in place. Okay, what I'm going to do, the Fusiliers, we're going to actually run forward because these guys are designed for shooting at close positions. Let's actually get all the way up there. And the German Grenadiers behind this hedge, please. Get into some cover. It's almost out of range. We've got a unit. We've got a French Grenadier unit back here that's recovered. God, the fights are tough. I was expecting this to be like a weak field army that we were taking on here. See, I'm tired, and these guys aren't, and they seem to be coming after me all the time and catching me up. But this might be the opportunity to grab them. The question is, can we take a volley as we go in? Can we afford not to? They've opened fire. I'm ordering that charge over there. This gives our Grenadiers a little opportunity to actually just recover, which is what we need. Let's get some out on that flank and over there, supporting. We've managed to recover our lines, which is excellent news here. I don't understand how we can shoot into the back and flanks of enemies and do so little damage. I just don't get it. We have better quality. This is a good result. This is a good result. Okay, so just stay out of range for the time being of enemy infantry. I mean, blasting away like this, this should be devastating. And yet it doesn't particularly seem to be. We should easily be able to shoot down artillery batteries from this position. Right, let's line up on top of this hill. I do believe we've got them. I don't have any doubt that we're going to, win this, but I think the time has come to charge these guys up the arse. Let's just move in a bit. I think we can speed up now. We'll go for 2 times speed. I think we're good here. We have the high ground. It's over. Let's send the bear box in assault column for a professional charge. There, that's got him. Yeah, we won. That was a tough fight. So what were the casualties like? The cash is good. We should be getting good cash now. And can we still can't look. I can't remember what the perks were. I think we picked something which boosts the amount of reservists we get. We've got some nice loot, though. Nothing for... What's that? Iron skull caps? Plain iron caps worn beneath hats or helmets. Melee damage received. That's something new that's been added to the game. I've not seen those before. We've also got basket-hilt hangers. This is for infantry. Gives more charge. Good for the grenadiers again. It's definitely a Highlander thing, that, so it makes sense we've looted it from them. And some better blanket rolls. And some T for accuracy and reload. Fire damage received and accuracy. Reload and move speed. All good things. I think... Oh, we actually inflicted nearly double there, so we did good. Cash would be nice, but I think we're going to go for reservists. Because that's where we're suffering the most, just at the moment. Come on, you upgrades. What's it going to give us? Can well, we'll never afford all that. So let's give these guys the ammunition, because these are the shooty ones. The artillery played a very small role in that. Is any upgrades on there? Oh, we've got one on the John B. regulars. Let's cash that into French veteran fusiliers. So we are going from 20 accuracy, which is actually quite pants, to 30, which is considerably better. These guys, they don't shoot like our British line did in the previous game. There's no doubt about that. I don't think there'll be any upgrades for the grenadiers. The royal recruits, I want them to become grenadiers, I think. Nothing for those yet. So we've also got our first upgrade here. What do we get? He's in charge of the grenadiers at the moment, so melee plus 10% would be good. Yep, we'll take that one. Reload speed minus 5%. These guys do not outshoot anything. They've got terrible accuracy, but they don't outshoot anything. But look at the melee. These are really high melee scores on these guys. And we're also out of reservists. So, the Guy Darcy, who's got accuracy and range, plus cover effectiveness, is now also getting move speed and stamina. I don't like them. Reroll. Ooh, accuracy 10%. Stamina and veterancy gain plus 5%. Well, I think we'll get the veterancy okay. The stamina's nice. I don't... Well, accuracy, go on then. These are a shooty lot, so we need to get that accuracy up as much as possible. Damn it! That's so annoying. Be careful how you click on this, by the way, folks. Make sure you click on the soldiers, not on the bars, because that reduces the numbers. I've made that mistake a few times. Do not remember that being a thing in the game at all. Okay, so that was an epic sorting out of the loot, where we've tried to divide everything up as much as possible. We have upgraded our grenadiers quite a bit, but it's getting expensive adding new slots, and we are out of cash, unfortunately. And, to make it worse, I don't have a whole lot to sell here. So, we're going to head on south and hopefully find something that we can make some money from, because we do need to buy food, ammunition, and reservists. What have we got? We've got another field hospital. Campment's been repurposed into a field hospital, but we've got the enemy there as well. We're going to have to share this with the enemy. We have no option, so that's actually a decent option for us, because that way we can spend that, and we're back to a situation where we have sufficient men. That is a huge relief. There's no point going here, because I can't afford anything, so we're going to check the battlefield out first, and then head on to Rouen, see what we find. Our scouts have come across a detachment of allied forces who were overtaken by a sudden storm while on the march. Many are frostbitten and in need of care. The snow lies heavy upon the roads. It's a cruel turn of weather. We can Rescue a recruit infantry regiment for 7 days. No, we've got to abandon them. Oh, I was too quick on that because it's cost us the... ouch. Ouch. Big ouch. That's not good. Okay. We are starving now. And we've just met this huge force, which has a boatload of cavalry and British veteran foot. Man, I think this is pretty damned hard. Okay, the battle lines meet in the middle. Let's move it down 2 times speed, just so we can go. Our French artillery is opening up. But one of the problems being here is that we don't have amazing cover anywhere. And the enemy is now upon us. And we're shooting at Jaegers. That's a problem. That's going to be a problem. They're going to outshoot us. We do this time have reserves that I've been careful to bring up. We need those British foot to be kind of... I kind of want them to engage Barge's Fusiliers, and then we can flank them with the Grenadiers. What I need to watch out for is... Oh, sodding Musketeers on this flank. Sodding hell, okay. Pull back the cavalry. We're going to get hit super hard over here. I have some more French Grenadiers. We're going to have to put our reserves into the flank, unfortunately. Royal Recruits against Brunswick Musketeers. We're going to lose that shootout. What's advancing on us in the centre there? Okay, we could do with a general there to support us. Brunswick Grenadiers against the Alsace-Lorraine Fusiliers. They're probably going to punch a hole through. And if they do, let's bring the French Grenadiers over to support. What I need to do is throw the Gentleman Heavy Cavalry into that. We've got enemy cavalry. Okay, we're gonna have to sort of face these off a bit. I'm expecting the centre to fail. So I just pull these guys back. We need to come over like this. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're going to be outflanked horribly. The cavalry's gone in. Hopefully going to chase off those bloody... Oh, God. No, no, not guns. Damn it. I wish flaming cavalry would just default to bloody sabres. I should have just taken the guns off them. I don't think they're really that useful at all. Brunswick Grenadiers. And then give one volley. One volley and then charge. We've got to go in. These guys have rallied, which is excellent news. Nope, pull the horsemen back. Damn it. Well, we've just got to go in. Our guys are gonna retreat out with that. There is no. Through there. We're gonna get caught in the arse, and that's lost. I'm too slow. The enemy seem to be like considerably faster than all of our everythings. Right, French Grenadiers going for it. Screw this then. They're in now. Go for the subsidy Jaegers. We will be tired. We can defeat the subsidy Jaegers. There's no problem with that. Let's see what we can actually do around here. The Grenadiers have bounced off. Excellent. Sorry, I mean, enemy cavalry's bounced off our Grenadiers. But I suspect all our cavalry is dead. Yeah, it's all gone. That's okay. They're coming for the Royal Recruits now. And they're going to be entirely successful at that, unfortunately. And I have no more reserves over this side. Can we just... can we sort of face up like this? Because I think we can maybe defeat them if we could... Should we charge in? They'll be busy sabering our guys. So I have more reserves over here. Let's bring them across. Did we have success here? Barge's Fusiliers. Did we not get in? Oh, I thought we'd ordered a charge with the Languedoc Grenadiers. Shoot up that British foot if we can. What's happening on this side? The German Grenadiers were successful, which is great news. I think our general's sodded off again. No, he's there. He's there. Let's line up ready for an attack into this British veteran foot. They've got too much bad stuff over here going on. Into the back of those Brunswick musketeers. Let's see if we can save the Fusiliers here. We cannot. They just went just before we got there. That's a great shame. French Grenadiers still trying to charge the subsidy Jaegers. Standing right in front of the British foot there. Taking some punishment going in. But we're in. Meanwhile, let's bring these guys up here in assault column, because that's what we're going in as. Now I'm going to watch out for these Grenadiers. I think the John B. regulars just need to go in here, otherwise the Grenadiers are going to get minced. Reform. Everything's piling out there. The German Grenadiers have done some great work, I think. Form up. Over on this side, however, everything's just fled. That's okay. I need to make sure our guys don't go charging off after things and getting absolutely marmalised. Did we not order a charge in here? I thought we did. We've got French Grenadiers there who've hit the Hanoverian cavalry. Have been hit by Hanoverian cavalry, rather. We've got the British foot surrounded over here. I think we've got them. So the ones causing the problems at the moment are these chaps. So the John B. regulars form up. Come and give some firepower. Barge's Fusiliers are going in. We'll have a volley from the Grenadiers over here, and we'll join them. Come on, melee, charge. It looks like Barge's Fusiliers have stopped short. Well, we got in. Oh, we took a volley in the face at close range. That was brutal. Come on, you need to get in there as well. And there's one thing left fighting here. Oh God, what's... No, wait, that's my guys. Holy crap. Bring up the commander. Let's get some bonus onto the French Grenadiers up here who are fighting off two lots. No, some British veteran foot and some enemy cavalry. You guys better just run. I know you're exhausted. It's not an option. We've got a charge in the rear. When you've got an option like that, you've just got to take it, right? Good. Barge's Fusiliers. Form up over there. You can just butcher those, I think, because we should have them. It's such a mess over here. Something's run off. Now the British here are completely surrounded. Their morale should break. And it does. Which leaves us with some British veteran foot. Everyone's out of ammunition here, unfortunately. Right, form up into a dense assault column. French Grenadiers are going in. Barge's men should maybe turn and shoot. Everything else seems to have fled off the table, which is good news. This should be the Trojan Legion are actually quite fast. Those are the Irishmen going in. Right, so British veteran foot. We should see morale absolutely crumble when they are surrounded like that. And we got him. Man, that was another tough battle. We're not getting anything easy in this campaign. Okay, we're in a really bad state here. We lost nearly 4,000 men. So we did get some cash, which will pay for food and ammunition. We've got some decent stuff. The provisions, or the reservists, that gives us over 3,000 reservists, which we need. I'm going to have to take that. We're in a bit of a poor state here, I've got to be honest. See if we got any promotions out of that. I'd really like to get some more regiments and a new brigade on. We got one for Descent-Pern, so that's excellent. We've got one for Barges Fusiliers, become French veteran Fusiliers. So that's great news. Just those increases does make them considerably more effective on the battlefield. They're big units though, aren't they? And the Alsace-Lorraine Fusiliers also going up. So that's good news. We are getting outshot generally by the British. You kind of expect that though, right? I'm going to have another unit of Grenadiers over here. And we're going to go down this line. And the cavalries are doing cavalry things. Okay, that's good news. Ammunition is just, it's just not a thing. But make sure our Grenadiers are replenished. And then this line's replenished. And then what's left of the horsemen is replenished. And we still have 80 recruits. Perfect. Nothing to eat, but otherwise perfect. We've got some bonus for the artillery here, so let's throw that in. And I will find homes for these, because these might be quite good. That one looks decent. Bit of armor, although move speed is reduced. Saddles, maybe some better saddles. Good saddles, okay. Those are good saddles, actually. Let's switch them over. And then you don't have saddles. And I would love to buy you saddles. What does that do? That does melee damage 5%. We better off giving you the saddles because, yeah, that's an improvement there. Let's get rid of those caps for the time being. Yeah, we've got so many problems to deal with. So this is for our grenades. Now, the melee damage plus 5% is useful. Morale damage received. I might re-roll this because we don't use grenades very often. I find them a bit cumbersome. They are useful. I'm going to try reroll. Melee damage 10% versus accuracy. I'm going to accept that one. Because these, if we're shooting with grenadiers, we are doing it wrong, basically. Well, guys, we are almost in the shit with this, because this is tough. These fights are hard. We are starving. We are out of ammo and out of reservists. We're going to have to rely on a few stock-ups in Rouen and see what we can get there. This campaign, this difficulty, is showing its teeth. But as always, leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. I'm having fun. It might not be a successful campaign, but it's definitely an interesting one. And with that, I'll leave you for now, and we'll catch you again on the next one.